Hello and welcome. We are back. All right, so this might be a little bit short of a stream. I haven't really decided yet, but I wanted to get into Once Human again, which apparently there is some new drops for Once Human going on right now. So let me see if I can tell you guys what they are. Because it must have just started, because I didn't see them on there the other day, so it had to have been something fairly recent. But let me see if I can find it here, and I'll tell you what drops they got going on. So for Once Human, I don't know if it's going to show it under inventory because I'm already earning it. Here we go. Holiday Twitch drops. It's going on until January 20th. There's a Cradle Charm Gingerbread, a New Year Cosmetic Select 1, a New Year Cosmetic Select 2, and a Gingerbread Man. They're a little bit late to the game with that stuff. I would have expected it more around Christmas time, but... So it's showing that if you watch... One is at 2 hours, one is at 4 hours, one is at 6 hours, and one is at 1 hour. So it's 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, and 6 hours are the rewards. So, I mean, I don't know if we're going to hit all that today, because I do have a thing that I might be doing at 6 p.m. I don't know if we're going to try to keep streaming while we do that. If not, I'd be watching that while I'm streaming, but you guys won't hear the audio or anything. I haven't decided yet on that, but I do it. The main thing I wanted to do today was I had unlocked the progress to do the Snow Sprite Arena, and I want to do that. So I'm on a permanent SCP server, so I'm not really pressed to try to get to the end game per se. I kind of did that intentionally, so I'm not on a Lunar Oracle server. I'm on a non-Lunar Oracle server. I'm kind of hoping we get a different Lunar Oracle event in the future, because the current event was just kind of garbage. at least it's garbage for... It's garbage for the scenario that I'm in now. I'm just gonna get everything set up here so we hear me shuffling around. That's what we're doing. All right. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the game, and I'll kind of show you what we got going on. So I did log into the game yesterday and kind of took a look at what was going on. There is like a daily check-in reward right now that I'm trying to get completed. So like I'll have to log into this at least every day, but I don't know if I'll play it every day. That was kind of the nice thing about being on a permanent server, was I wasn't as pressed for like time. But there was like a huge patch in the last couple days. I think it was on the 23rd. There was a giant patch. Because they had a change to like the intro scenario. All right, let me get this switched over here real quick. I used to have like a separate layout set up for each one of these games, but it's just easier to do it on the fly. So there was like a giant revamp to how deviation skills work, and I guess it's kind of broken right now. I have not tried. I mean, I would be curious to start another character and do a completely separate character. This Snow Night Carol is now available. Wish Bazaar is open. I don't know what that is. We might do some of that today. I don't know how to access that. We'll take a look at it. So we are on Deviation Y0003. It's a permanent SCP server. If my voice seems like a little bit off today, I'm getting sick, so I've been trying to manage that as best I can. So I started out my day with a big old bowl of Shinyon ramen. Something spicy. Took a little bit of medicine and we're just kind of rolling with it. I might end up taking a little bit more medicine here and not too long, but I think we're okay for right now. So the one opportunity we're going to have is we're going to be over encumbered like constantly, because like after the launch of the new Deviation Battlefield system, we encountered several bugs and issues with the numerical experience, for which we deeply apologize. Most of the numerical errors and mechanisms have now been fixed. Oh, they did it. They did fix it. Yeah, because people were one-shotting. They were one-shotting bosses because, like, the way that it was calculating the values for the attacks was, like, way off. The thing I don't know is some of these events might have like copyrighted music in them, and I don't. Let me get into my game settings and see if I can disable. Let's go audio. Live stream mode is on. All copyrighted music in the game will be blocked after activation. I don't think that works in the menus though, to be honest. Okay, so what we're trying to go to first is this Pal World Factory Tycoon. Because we are not making any money right now. Actually, let's go back. Let's collect all of our currency. We might do a little bit of Gamba. I gotta get everybody reassigned here. Okay, that one's done. This only takes a second, but what I'm trying to do is there's like different rewards for hitting certain thresholds, and I'm trying to get it's calculating who's the best for these spots, so I have to wait for it to figure out who's who. Oh, I didn't do that right. Or did I? No, I didn't. Okay, that one's done, and then one more. This is like polls and like names of friends I've had in game at one time, but a lot of the people don't play anymore. I mean, this problem with this game is like it kind of has ups and downs, and I don't think the current content is super great at the moment. I'm sure that'll change. Okay, so we're at 7,500 an hour. What I want to do, let's go to management. We're going to scroll all the way to the bottom, right? So we've got about 900,000 that we can re-roll. So what we're trying to do is you can see like some of these people have values. You can train them, and what it does is it re-rolls these values. So you hit stats training, and what you're trying to do is train them up to S. And you can re-roll. So you just sit here and smash it until you see like values that are favorable. But what we really want is S. I don't know how it calculates that. I'm sure it's probably got a pity mechanic built into it somewhere, but I don't know for sure. That's a pretty good roll. Sometimes you hit it like super quick. Sometimes it takes a while, but it's like 1,000 per each. So, I mean, we've got quite a few rolls that we can do. Now, that's going to garbage roll. That's not a bad roll. But the leaderboards, like, there's no way I'm going to get even more close to the leaderboards, because the people that are on the top end of the leaderboards probably started this a lot later than I did. They didn't do like a super great job of like displaying that this stuff was live in game. It's kind of buried in the menus. We are not doing great on these rolls. Come on, S. There we go. That kind of sucks for the other one stats, but I'll keep it. I'm going to try to do this quickly, but the thing I get in the habit of is like if I just click blindly, then I'll click through something that I need to not click through. But this really only has an effect in this one system, so it's not really super important right now. I might come back to do this later. I don't really have to do this right this second. I want to at least finish this one, though. So let's... There we go. Well, that's not very good. Well, I'll take it. Because what we're trying to do is there is a... Does it show me on here tasks? I think I've gotten all those. Recall 3 inactive players via code. No. PAL Terminal Memorial Statue. I've been doing some of these events, but the only real ones that are good is this event, the deviation. This other stuff, these cookies, those are useless. These in-game items, those are useless. The Star Crom, you get it so fast, there's no point in doing that. There's like the 2 exclusive cosmetics, but I tend to speak more plainly on this game because I'm not like a partnered streamer with Once Human yet. So I don't really have a reason to not sugarcoat it. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to loot all of this junk. They did change how some of the scenarios work as well, because like I think that some of the progress was time gated, and I think they've gotten rid of a lot of the time gating. That the gating now is more based on level. Which the only scenario that I have not done yet is the Endless Dream. I never did Endless Dream. I kind of took some time away from the game for a bit because I had played, I think I've got like 850 hours in this game, which is quite a few. So I kind of took some time away from the game for a bit. Let's craft some fertilizer. We can probably deposit some fuel because I'm sure we're going to have more fuel. I mean, the other things that they're not really new. They're new since I came back to the game. Was they added like the bike. I thought that was really good. Some of this other stuff that they added was really good. The one gripe I have is I think if they polished the SCP scenario a little bit more, it would be a lot more fun. I think right now the main problem is the arenas do not scale well, and a lot of them have to be like cheesed. Like I don't think there's any arena where I've beaten the actual creatures. It's usually you target the trainer and you take the trainer out, and that's how you do it. Like it would be a little bit better, I think, if it was balanced in a way that wasn't the case. kind of wonder if these transformation cookies allow you to fly or do any of the other stuff that some of these creatures can do. All right, the other thing I want to do is we need to back out of here. Go to inventory. We need to claim the seeds that are in here. Because we're a gardener class right now. The one I want to try is Beastmaster, but Beastmaster is not in this scenario. So I can't do it. Okay, so that's got like an hour before that's done. And now... So I've kind of been grinding out the monthly Star Crown rewards. So the way I've been doing that is through crafting this corn ale. I know it's not the most efficient way to do it. But since we're not at like the max tier, so the main problems that I have right now is I don't have a readily available access to farming acid. So I can't make aluminum and that stuff readily, which honestly on a permanent server, what the most advantageous thing to do would be to do is, because of how it calculates Starcrom, you could get to a point on a permanent server where you can like readily make tungsten ingots and then just massively make tungsten ingots and then sell them into the shop. So like if you're ever curious like how that works, so if you go to Eternal Land, you go to shop order, you go to sell. So this is the stuff in your actual physical backpack. So from your scenario. So like if you got too much stuff, it's not going to show a lot in here because it won't show stuff from your storage. It will only show stuff from what you physically have on your persons. The space-time backpack is like what you've accumulated from every single scenario. The down in the corner, and I don't know if they explain this stuff anywhere, so I'll kind of show you. So you see this little triangle? That is from something that is made in Eternal Land, and it's exclusive to Eternal Land. So you cannot use it in a scenario, but it is part of your inventory. So like if you redeem something in Eternal Land to give you items, it will make it so you can't import it into a scenario. So you do have to carry over some stuff. Now, this only displays what is readily available in your storage. There is physical storage in Eternal Land that you can put stuff in that will... How do I phrase this? So this is kind of like a hover, right? You're only allowed to hover so much stuff. You have a storage in Eternal Land. You build crates physically in Eternal Land, and you can put stuff in those crates. That won't take up these slots. But you can only accumulate so many things in here before you have to start getting rid of them. You can kind of see how many slots I've got in there. But the advantageous thing of this is when you go to the next scenario, you can just pull stuff in. In Eternal Land, you'd have to kind of sort it a little bit more, which I can show you guys Eternal Land and what Eternal Land is. This is kind of, I'll kind of use this as like a baseline. Baseline overview of what kind of Once Human is and how it works. So Once Human's got several scenarios. Every scenario is kind of set up in a season. Some of them are permanent servers, depending on what you pick. So there'll be Lunar Oracle servers. There'll be non-Lunar Oracle servers. Is there a way to turn off the in-game chat? 'Cause I just don't want it on the screen. I don't know if I want to click account without knowing what it's going to show. Hold on, give me just a second. So it doesn't give me... Okay, I can go back to it now. It doesn't give me a way to turn off the chat in-game. Now, let me see if I can do it a different way. System menu, logistics, no. I'm Googling it. It says click the chat box in the bottom left. Then go to settings, gear icon, in unchecked channels, making the screen cleaner. How do you do that? Messages, cross server channel, team channel, recruitment messages, hive channel, chat channel. Voice messages off. I'm just going to turn everything off. That worked. Now it's gone. Now I don't have to look at it. Keeps it a lot cleaner. Okay. Anyway, back to what we were doing. So, in Eternal Land, the way everything works is through astral sand. So, if you go to shop order and you go to purchase, like you purchase stuff with astral sand. Astral sand is this unit up here. The way you get astral sand is you sell stuff in, well, there's a couple different ways you can do it. So if you do one of these orders, you get resources. So like this, see how this gives you like 300,000 if you get like this certain types of fish. So you would fish in Eternal Land to get these certain things, and then you would sell them and it would give you resources like 16,000 or whatever. But I don't really find that there's a ton of reason to do this, because I'll kind of show you the reason why. So if you go to rare, right? This is the rare stuff you can get. It's trees. It's not really anything that I think is important. You go to normal, this is all stuff you buy with astral sand. All the stuff in here is only like 10 or 20. It's really cheap, and you can get most of the stuff in game. And it tells you like I've already got 7,000 purified water. So there's not really a reason to go through and get that stuff. Now, the sell portion of this is more useful because you can sell off. Let me see if I can find something that is already in Eternal Land so I can sell it off. Some of the stuff I don't want to sell, I can sell some centered bricks. So that ain't gonna matter. So you can see they're worth a certain amount per unit. So I hit S in order to do the whole stack. They're worth like 20,000 a stack. So you just hit sell. You can see it brings up your value there. So that's pretty much that you can. So when you bring stuff back from scenarios and you bring it into Eternal Land between scenarios, you can sell it off. I'll show you guys what some of my friends made for me. Because we used to play this game with people. And they built me this. Which I think the best way to see it is to go over here. Which this is really cool. Honestly, I don't even know how they did this. Like their building skill is much better than mine. Pretty much every building I build is a cube. I'll just build like a board cube. But this is probably like one of the coolest things. Like, so they built me. It's a tiger with my name. I thought that was really cool. Honestly, like playing with people in this game, that was probably some of the funnest times I've had, like in a long time. Like playing the game. I miss it a little bit. Because the problem is because of how the servers get divided up, you can kind of see that I have everybody's off server. So some of the people just have not played in forever. Some of the people are like on all different servers now. You can kind of see like everybody is spread out between like these. It'll say like the last server they were on. If it's a Y server, it's a permanent server. If it's a X server, it's a seasonal server. If it says long time no see, that means they haven't been on in a while. If it has a certain number of days, then they've been on, but a lot of those people don't play anymore, unfortunately. Let's go to the shop. What is this? Is this discounted stuff? Super value deal. Lightforged ingots. 5 Lightforged ingots. So, what is this? 40 gift boxes. What does this do? Super value direct purchase. Lightforged rewards. So this is new. What is the terms on this? Like, what is it? Okay, so New Year lucky bag. Open in your backpack to randomly receive Lightforged ingots times 10, Christian times 6,666, Lightforged ingots, Christian times shop coupons, at least 1 Lightforged ingot for every 20 attempts. This is open for... Okay, so for science, let me go back here real quick. I'm gonna bite the bullet so you guys don't have to. Just give me 1 minute. Because I already know that these things tend to not be weighted very well, and it's very much a gamba mechanic. Okay, so I have... Let me go back here. I'll do it so you guys don't have to. Alright, so this is how that goes. So we have 10,000. So let's go... Light Forge ingots, New Year's special bag. Oh, you can only do one? Well, I guess that means I can buy them all, right? Okay, let's go. I'm going to get out of Eternal Land. I don't think it's going to affect anything, but that way I can open these things and you can kind of see what the chances of getting stuff are. So, like, I kind of have a philosophy on, like, buying microtransactions in this game. Because this is a free-to-play game, so I don't expect it to be, like, super, you know, liberal with the in-game currency, but the, let me use these asterism crates, too. Never mind, I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, so this is what we got. So we got these 21 of these New Year special bags. Let's open them. $100 off 500, 50 off 300, 5, 20, 1 light forge ingot. 10, 10, 10, 20, 10. So this was 100% gamba. 50 off 300, 50 off 300, 100 off 500. So what did that end result in? Let's go back to the shop. That was not even remote. Let's turn this shit down. That was not even remotely worth it. So what we ended up with was like 113 of these draws, which is probably enough to do like this, but I'm not going to do this. This is stupid. So I'll kind of show you like my complaint with this game. Look at the male outfit, right? And I'll show you with some of this other stuff too. I mean, I suppose I could get around this, especially if I switch into a female character, but usually the female outfits are just like look way better. So like this is multicolors, more stuff to it. I mean, that's okay. It's not horrible, but you go to like these. Like that looks stupid. Granted, that's my complaint for the longest time, was that there was way too much girly stuff in the game, and I wanted more darker theme stuff. But that's just my personal preference. I mean, there was some of the customization stuff that I did not get a chance to get, as far as I think I have the car, do I not? Like if I go G, yes, I can do the car. So I should be able to do it. Go to management. Manage skins. So let me go manage vehicles. How do you get to the car? Vehicle list. That menu is not super intuitive. Oh, I did get the Hellfire Howl. Sweet. I did not get the light speed arrow one. That one I did not get. But I wanted this Hellfire Howl one. That was like the one that I really wanted. Because this one's okay. You know what this one kind of reminds me of? Have you ever seen that Rob Zombie Dragula music video? It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. I'm going to equip that skin. But I was kind of, I mean, granted, so this game is like based in Asia, and Asia does not have like a strong, like, showing skeletons or blood or stuff like that. They don't really do that very much. So I don't expect like super dark themes. Like I would expect like maybe like Oni based stuff, or like maybe, because I think even in World of Warcraft they don't have like skeletons per se. Like when you die in game, it's different over there. Like the client is different. Okay, anyway, let's go back to what we were doing. So what we're trying to do, we got to get I need to see, can we craft weaponry? So let's go to the gear workbench. Craft weapons. What do we have for options? I get 540 damage on a tier 4. I have the materials. What do we have equipped currently? So we're using a tier 4 and a tier 4. So tier 4 Sokar. $77 damage. That doesn't make any sense. See, because on here it says 77, but if I go to my character, what is this coupons? $100 off of 500. This expires today, in like pretty soon. I need to find something that is exactly 500. See, I almost think some of this stuff got changed. I'm trying to see what I have to get. I mean, I do kind of like that outfit. That's drastically different. I don't know what the hell that crap is. Those are pretty similar. Those are not drastically different. Camouflage. I don't know what kind of appearance I would want. I kind of like... I mean, the camouflage would be good gear pieces to have for cosmetics. I think it would more aesthetically fit. The Crimson Fantasy set's a little bit too pricey. The holiday one, if it's a limited time, I'll get that. Because this might only be for a limited time. So maybe I'll get this. Can I use a coupon? 100 off 500. Proceed to use. It would have to be exactly 500 because I don't want to buy any more currency. So, combat cosmetics. I mean, it's good that they're selling more of this stuff as like standalone rather than being part of a pack. I think it's a little bit overpriced for them to have it individually like that. Definitely not paying that for that. That's crazy. Well, that's different. Springtime Terraced House. So these are pieces. They're selling the expansion to it separately? Blind box. What the hell are these blind boxes? If you receive this doll from a blind box purchase on a custom server, it'll be delivered to the next character you log in on an official server. Cross-character sharing, one obtain purchasing blind boxes. These are like in-game plushies. That's pointless. How do you get these? Is there like a how to obtain? Lightforged Loot Crate, Wishland Wonder. Obtain from events. Obtain from Battle Pass Advanced Edition. Loot Crate are... I don't even know how to say that. I'm not even going to attempt it. Shop purchase, Snow White Carol. Oh. Oh, you can get a Christmas tree in game? I might get that. Let me get a little bit more currency. I know I'm being bad. Because holiday cosmetics are usually only available for a limited time, so I want to get them get them now for next year. Okay, let's get this. Can I get the individual items? No, you have to get the whole pack. So what is this then? I already have the one. It says it's 2280, but I already have the outfit. Does it discount it? Yes, I own it. Discounts the stuff I already own. That's good because I don't know if it did that before. Oh, this is that really egregious one I did not like. So, like, my issue with this one was that it's got a cosmetic. This is the first one I've seen with, like, a ridiculously expensive cosmetic pack in it. That Windspeak Realm. Because, like, so people really had an issue with the way that the monetization was on this in the early game of this. Because, like, there was, like, some of those vehicles that literally were over $300. And that is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, granted, it's an optional purchase. You don't have to purchase it, but... There we go. Now we're not dying. I got to deposit more stuff or we're not going to be able to move. I'm at 185. I got to get rid of more weight. I don't know if the stream died. I don't think so. It still says we're live. Twitch is saying that it's... No, everything is saying it's online. This is whatever reason I can't access my dashboard. We'll give it a second and hopefully it'll sort itself out. Because I noticed, because like in game, it was starting to get laggy as well. Seems like it's fine. Let's try depositing something else. That worked. But for whatever reason, it's not letting me deposit the canned food. Why? It's not the equipped one. I'm not out of space. What if I drag and drop it? No, it just discarded it. I do not want to do that. Okay, well, let's try it a different way. I'm gonna have to go upstairs, probably. Well, Although that new way of them doing the inventory management system where you could just kind of plop it in a crate, that really was nice. The like initial, like trying to manage all the inventory in game was rough. All right, I think the Twitch part of it is actually fixing itself. Unless maybe my storage is getting full. That's possible. It's not likely, but it's possible. It says I'm using 312 out of 768. Trying to find an individual box that's empty is going to be a challenge. Well, let's do this. Let me go down to the storage thing. I know we're really not doing what we set out to do initially, but I've got to get this inventory sorted out or we're going to have some problems. So... Jesus, we do not need all this stuff. Let's get rid of all of my well, I don't want to get rid of all of it. I'm going to get rid of at least 1,000 of it. And then these, I'm going to get rid of 1,000. There's 23,000 gravel. I'm going to draw all of that. And then there's 2,400 of these. I'm going to withdraw all but 100. So I want 2,300 of these. $2,300. And then I want 30,000 of these. And then we want like 1,000 of these. This is like such a pain in the ass. I should not have gathered this much shit. Okay, now all we got to do is go sell, multi-select. That gets rid of that. Can I sell sulfur? I think I can. I'll keep the 400, but I'll get rid of the rest of this. Because the way that storage works is I think each stack takes up one slot in storage, and I think what it might be is that the boxes might be running out of space, and it might be causing some issues. Because, like, sulfur is one of those things that, like, you would use it in a normal scenario to make a lot of different stuff, but in this particular scenario, you don't use a lot of it because you're not firing the gun as much as you would normally be. We're at 155. There, now let me deposit it. Sweet. We just had to cut down on our storage by a little bit. The other thing I might do is I need to refill this back up. I'm not carrying any crude oil on me right now, so I can't do anything with it. Well, frick. What else can we get rid of to lighten us up a little bit? Let's do this. Sort by load descending. The other thing I'm not sure of is I don't know, do seeds actually have a weight? They do. Okay, well, now we know. That was why we were so heavy. Because on a stack of seeds, it wasn't telling you the weight. So how do you know? Oh, we did have some drop frames. That's okay. So those coupons, oh, these are skill mutagens. Those weigh 10. I gotta eliminate like another... These are aggregators. I have so many freaking aggregators. I know how we can burn those up, though. Great party has begun. Go now. I'm getting, like, sidetracked majorly. That's okay. I don't like going to dance at that one. I go over here. Because I want to do the worm. You can pretty much AFK this event, though. At least the first half of it. I'm probably getting different music than what you would normally get because I have live stream mode on. I think I might have to take some more medicine. So the other thing I kind of been debating on, like, my audio side. So if you've watched my YouTube videos, if you've watched like any of the content on my channel, you kind of notice like the voice volume is very consistent. It's because I'm using upward compression. So what it does is, like, if I'm close or far away from the mic, and I'm kind of like doing that right now, you don't have variances in volume. Sorry, I had to swallow my medicine. Ooh. Okay. But I'm kind of wondering if it makes it too monotone. I know I'm supposed to go over and dance where they're at, but... everybody runs in and does the default thing. Come on, let me go into the other one. Did they already get the disco guys? I think they did. Yeah, they are. The reason these ones are harder is because of stamina. Like this, you have stamina, the other one you don't. I gotta keep an eye on it, because as soon as I can get the disco ball, I gotta do that one. There's like way more people on this server than what there was before. Or no, there's one more that's got to get hit. Where is he at? I don't see him. There it is. This great party is probably the better event to do, because it's just better. I wish they would name them better, because You can't tell which one is the motorcycle one unless you memorize it. Okay, so are we still cucumbered? I know it's over encumbered, but let's see. 104 out of only slightly. I gotta find some of these low-level ones I can boost. It should be okay. No, that did not lower my weight at all. That's 14 right there. I think that what I'll do is I'll deposit some of this stuff. I do want to use that New Year's lucky gift and this great party gift. So let's do the great party gift first. Come on. Do I have to hit F on it? Oh, we got hosed on that one. Okay, now we're going to do the thing that we set out to do, which... Let me check how much... Oh, the condition of it's not very good either. So here's how we're going to fix that. So what we're going to do is, first thing we're going to do, we're going to go over here to our crafting table, and we're going to craft some ammunition for our gun. So we need... steel... rifle bullets. And then we need to go to Eternal Land and repair our gear. Like, since I know how this works in Eternal Land now, like, I don't think I'm going to repair. Would not repair gear in any other way. But I'm sure at some point they're going to fix this, but I don't. They have not done it so far. So. If they ever fix it, that's going to suck, but I don't feel like it breaks anything. Because you don't functionally gain anything by limiting that. It just makes it so you don't have to farm as many resources in the actual scenario. Unread mail. Player preference survey. I don't care about that. Another New Year's lucky gift. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, a bunch of garbage. All right, let's try this. So the other thing that they've done, they did add these world stones, and I think they added way more of them. Like, these are teleport points that I don't think were there before. Which, this is all rift space. I can't get in there. But I don't think there was a teleport point in Highland before, and now there is, which, that's good. Level 25. I mean, that would be a good spot to farm out some stuff, because I should be able to kill everything in that area fairly easily. In the Overlook Lumberyard. Because that's not unlocked yet. I haven't been over there. Some of these other places that didn't have teleport points, now they do. A lot of people do not like this world stone thing. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I mean, I get the having teleport points. But I don't know how that's going to affect stuff up in this area. I guess they did add some teleport points in here to points of interest, which might make it easier to farm. Oh, the wish tree is up there. Okay, so I should go get that thing in Mouseville. I'm not going to worry about it because we're going to the arena. Yeah, I guess for farming, it will probably be decent. I can't really see where these other ones are. It's all rift space. Let's go get our ass handed to us. Oh, you know what? That's what I need. I need... life potions and psi potions, but I need, can I build the better ones? Let's go to Memetics. Vortex generators, advanced synthesis, EXP aggregators. I mean, I could craft the 3s, maybe. But what I really want is I want the advanced healing items, but I think there's HP recovery 1, HP recovery 2. Can be used in the symbiosis screen. So that doesn't give me the combat ones though. Is it a throwable? Psi potions under medicine. Is there a second one for medicine? Advanced? No. So is that... I mean, maybe those scale? If they're based on a percentage, right? Then maybe it doesn't matter. Frick, I need rubber and glass. I gotta have that stuff on me. Yeah, I got a bunch of it. So we'll let that craft. I probably won't let all of that craft because I don't even think you can use all of that. All right. Because I probably only realistically need about 5. Because they have such a long cooldown that I don't think we're going to be able to use more than a few of them. But what it's going to allow me to do is to keep my guys up long enough to take out the main guy. I'll wait until we get like maybe 5 of them, then I'll take the 5 and we'll go run with it. All right. And then we've got to equip. I mean, that was kind of the thing I didn't like about this scenario, is the flow felt very off. Like, it kind of felt like the combat was like slowed down way too much. Oh, I got a lot of these quick activators. I guess we'll use those then. All right, let's look at our Stellar Stairway. We're at 62,000. I need 2, 3, maybe 4 crates total. Goddamn, menus are a pain in the ass to navigate. Let's see. Which one is it? It's this one. I can do at least 4. $66,000 is the max, so I can do another 2, right? Because I can't remember if these are, yeah, they're 500. So I can probably do 3. $65963 out of 6,600. So I only need like 100. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here to my crafting stations, and we're gonna build some steel ingots. Nope, 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 nope. We want steel ingots. That'll only take like a minute. Because I have like, so my furnaces have the power consumption minus 50%, crafting time minus 60, and then they also have consumption minus 30, and then smelting time minus 30, and then they also have double yield on aluminum and tungsten. I can't speak. Because I want to max Stellar Stairway. I've kind of been working on it a little bit. So there's a great parties, and win the grand prize. So this must be a monthly. The hell is that sound effect? I kind of like the regular scenarios more. So the other thing that they're doing, like in the next month, is like the mod system is getting redone entirely, which I don't know how that's going to play out. I think the refarmability is going to get hurt by the way that they're going to change it, because right now you roll random stats on mods. So you can get a mod, it might roll one trait you like, it might roll one trait you don't, or it can cause two of the same trait to roll in different values. But so you have an incentive to play the same content over and over and over to get the best rolls. Well, it allows you over time to get really super high powered, because you can get these like super S tier rolls over and over again. But it creates like a super big power discrepancy between like the entry level players and the people that have been playing a long time. So they're going to change it to make it so that set mods have certain stat rolls on them. I haven't looked into it in super great detail, and I guess we'll kind of see how that plays out when they actually make the change, but I don't know how that's going to affect. It's kind of like the game has to decide, like, do you cater to the people that have been playing a long time, or do you try to make the game more entry-level friendly? And I think the problem with the seasonal aspect of the game is that you kind of have to structure around it being more friendly to new people coming into the game, because you have to kind of always have an open door to have onboard people. There's no point in making more of those right now because I can't do anything with it. So let's deposit. I don't know if this ratio or this lineup of characters for the arena is the best one. It's probably not, but we're gonna try to do this. A lot of them will say to use Snow Sprite. I gotta wait for the ad. Got like 10 seconds left. I don't anticipate we're going to win this on the first go. Okay, so here we go. Oh, they can get up here? Goddamn, I'm getting wrecked. I gotta heal them. Where is my... Goddamn, I'm getting frozen. Ah, my invincible sun already went down. No, I think that's GG's on this one. Either I didn't hit where he was at, or he just got wrecked at the same time I did. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't expect to win that one, but we got kind of wrecked pretty severely. Although we did better than I thought we were gonna do. Like I thought we were not gonna make that much progress, but let's go back to our base and reevaluate how we're doing this. They're saying use the snow spray. How do you get the snow spray, though? Is it even on here? I don't know. I think we're gonna have to farm out some of these things. Either that or I can just change the ones I have. I think... Let me go back to the base so we can use the bed to heal. I mean, damage-wise, we were fine, but the problem was we were getting completely wrecked by freezing. So my other idea is just swap Electric Eel or Shattered Maiden. Maybe we'll swap Shattered Maiden. With Snail. Elemental Overload Cryo Bullet. It needs Deviation Energy. Do I even have one that has it? I thought I did. I think we're going to focus more on Elemental Overload. Let's use this one. Try that. I don't know if it's going to do any better. Probably gonna have to repair after this one. Oh, you know what? I take durability damage every time I die. That's what's happening. I can't freaking see where the enemy is. The radius on that thing is so small. Yeah, we're toast. We're toast. I'm not even gonna waste the ammo. I kind of think the in-game music's a little loud. I'm not gonna bother. There's no way we're winning this one. I don't know why. I think Invincible Sun just doesn't have the damage output. Because that one was worse. That run was worse than the last one. I could try to cheese it. Because that's Healing Bullet 1, Healing Bullet 1, Healing Bullet 2, Healing. So maybe I can do Psi Bullet. The caster's attack. Yeah, but what is its attack? Attack damage, Psi Bullet, 8. That's a 12-second cooldown, though. Hardens the caster, increasing defense by 24%. Consumes 450. I mean, if anything, it might keep me alive longer. Let's try that. Because I think it might be status is what's happening, is what's screwing us, because we're getting frozen so much. Holy cow, how the hell did Invincible Sun already die? Oh, you know what? It's because I'm the lowest life, so it's healing me instead. I'm not gonna waste ammo. That was a fail. I need to put out status damage because I don't have enough CC to get through these guys. So even Invincible Sun I don't think is gonna work. Granted, festering gel is very powerful. The reason I'm letting them kill festering gel before I quit out of this, because if I quit out of this, I don't think they heal me automatically. All right, we're going to go back to Eternal Land and renew. I don't know, we might not beat Chaos Snow Sprite today. We'll see. I might try this again later, but what I don't know is I don't know if I'm going to try to stream while this other event that I'm trying to watch goes on or not. Let's go to Eternal Land, heal ourselves. Because I think even though it doesn't matter if you die in those, I think it still counts as a death. It just reses you instantaneously, so all of your gear, I think, takes damage. Because I guarantee if I pull up my gear, it doesn't show anything in here, but I almost guarantee you that it is all damaged. So we're just going to go down here. We're going to pop some of these. If I can find it. It's like it didn't all load. Or maybe it's a consumable. It is a consumable. That should repair everything I've got, and then we'll leave Eternal Land. I'm almost thinking that I need more CC. But what can I use to get the CC that I need? That's a knockback. That doesn't help me a lot. I mean, Elemental Overload would help Invincible Sun put out damage, but even my Invincible Sun I don't think is like the best one that I could have. Because if I had like Elemental Overload version 3 and then I had another Elemental Overload, so they could like double stack the Elemental Overload, that might be better. Because this does have really high attack power. This has like no attack power at all. So I need to switch this out for sure. And you can't have more than one of the same. Flame bullet, meteor, charge, charging aura. Leap has a knockback. Flame bullet. Elemental overload. No, that ain't gonna work. I think we're better off with the petrify. Because that went better than the other one did. But I think we might need to farm out some more. That's not going to help me either. Psi bullet. I don't know. I don't think any of these are really going to help me that much. Because snail is the only thing that could help cast speed. But even my electric eels I don't think are that good. Electric bullet, lightning. I mean, I probably could do charge aura instead of elemental overload. Because that's flame bullet 2, meteor 1. Like charge aura might be better. Which one had charge aura? This one upgraded this level. It does take down meteor a little bit, so this one only had meteor level 1 anyway. So we'll use charge aura on that one. Maybe it'll help. We'll do... We have to have that one for the psi energy recharge. We'll go with that, and we'll see how that does. Like, I can do this, like, maybe one more time, and that's really all I'm going to attempt for today. So to give you guys an idea, like, why I don't like this scenario, the first arena took me, like, 3 days to beat it. I gotta keep these guys alive. No, we're getting wrecked. We are getting absolutely wrecked. Come on, give me healing items or something. Jesus. Fuck. Did the stream go down? This is unstable. Okay, we're back. We lost connection there for a minute. Alright, well, with that... let's go... I gotta figure out what deviations are in some of these areas. Because what I really need is I need ice-based deviations, I think. I think that's going to be, like, the way to go. And I really would like to go get another Invincible Sun that is decent. But I don't know if we'll play more Once Human today or if I'll pick a different game, but... let's heal up. That was kind of like my complaint with this, is like it's not so much a skill-based thing as sometimes it just feels like it's random luck. The hell is that? Let's go see what's going on outside. See, they kept changing this. So it seems like every time they do an update, like the creatures that are out here are different. Because like last time there was pigs and now there's not. And like some of the plants move around. I wonder if we can still get the decorations from the trees. I'll try it. I don't know, that was kind of like my complaint with this scenario versus a regular scenario, is the progression doesn't seem as linear because everything is kind of based on okay, so it didn't drop the presents anymore. Or is it a random chance? Nope, it's not on there. Okay, so it doesn't drop the gifts anymore. That's stupid. Well, that means I have no reason to play. Because I thought we could still do... You can see the Christmas presents up there. I thought it would still do... like the decoration event, but it looks like that ended. Yeah. Okay, well, that's what it is, what it is. So I'll probably grind a little bit more off stream to get what I need to do that snow sprite arena. I don't think I'm going to try to do it on stream just because I think it's going to take me a while, because some of these things I have to, it's literally going to take me hours to do it. So I'll probably just call it there for now. Once I get like a crew that I think I can actually beat it, then actually we'll do this Kativa Island party real quick. This is probably the motorcycle one. There's more people online right now, so it's going to take probably a little bit more to get it, but we'll do it. That's bombs. We're okay. So I got 6 out of 10 already. We're doing pretty good. Come on, I need 2 more. Got it. You don't even have to like sit there for too long to do that. I mean, I might stream more of this so people can get the drops. All right, I think we're going to call it there, but I do appreciate you guys stopping out for stream as always. And I will see you next time.